in real time, bro, she would have been on the level of Monica and Brandy.
You are tripping.
Crazy.
Oh my god. Thank y'all for watching the Big Mark. No, I'm into the show.
Really feel like
thank y'all for watching the Big Mark. Tell me how they can follow you.
Bro, I'm just saying.
Nah, because I'm finna end the show because you talking out the side of your neck.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on streets since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These niggas just mad cause they in my archives. Jordan came back to the 4-5. If you play then you lay right there by your own kind. Pull up a 4 in a loco, tell them run this bitch back like so-so.
Yo. What's going on, guys? And welcome to another episode of the Big Mark Podcast. I know the cast look a little slim today. We missing Chris and Millz. But today I do have with me Aisha and Eva. Aisha, how you doing today?
I'm feeling good. Can't complain.
It's hump day. What's going on? You good?
Yeah, making it through. Slow and steady wins the race.
I'm feeling it. Eva, how you... How you doing?
Y'all know I got played this year already, and it's only January 21st. But we is looking slim because I had me going to the gym, and I sat in the sauna yesterday. I got a massage too.
No, I was just saying we look slim because it was 5.
No, I look slim because I haven't ate today because I'm heartbroken.
Oh.
No, I was talking about the cast.
No, I'm just saying
it's from 5.
Yeah,
to...
nah.
Okay, well.
How you feeling? Hadn't grew back already?
Well, I knew that. That's why I cut the hair.
My hair grew that fast.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I went on here and cut the hair. It was no big deal for me.
Oh.
Yeah, I lined it up today myself. Lining might be a little crooked, but I mean, we here, ain't we? Bro, nigga, stand up. All right, we got some good topics today for y'all. We're going to get right into it. If you joined us before... the intro played, we played Martin Luther King's last speech from April 3rd, 1968. As we know, Martin Luther King Day was Monday and his birthday was January 15th. Martin Luther King, he passed and he has a national holiday. What did that national holiday mean to you, Eva?
I'm going to be completely honest. I just didn't have to take my kids to school.
So
I'm gonna be so honest. Like I didn't even it didn't register to me that it was even Martin Luther King Day because it's like his birthday is January 15th. So like right. I didn't know that they were like observing it on what was that, the 17th or something like that? What was that 17th, 18th?
No, it's the 19th.
Yeah, I just knew the kids are out of school. That was I got to sleep.
It's
I wasn't feeling well anyway. I was under the weather, so it's not like I'm a nobody throws Martin Luther King parties. I'm not trying to. Apparently though, I heard though in Houston and in Atlanta, they are throwing Martin Luther King parties. Apparently we just don't do it here.
And Puerto Rico.
Yeah, so they throwing Martin Luther King parties, but we don't throw Martin Luther King parties.
They tearing the streets up.
But I'm gonna say it wasn't it's not like a day I'd go to the altar and
Right.
Yeah.
Aisha, how you feel about Martin Luther King Jr.?
I feel like the holiday has been diluted a little bit. Well, a lot of it. I had attended church the Sunday before at Apostolic Faith Church on 30th Indiana.
Shout out.
Did they celebrate Martin Luther King Day?
Huh?
They celebrated Martin Luther King Day?
They did, but the pastor, I'm sorry, let me state his name, Dr. Bishop Horace E. Smith. Phenomenal job, by the way. But he was just saying that it's past the marches, the rallies, and all of that stuff. And I honestly, wholeheartedly agree with him. Like, we're at a point to where we just have to do more. Dr. King, he did a lot, but his legacy to me is being played with right in our face. Like, they making memes of him at the club, and it's just the respect has been lost.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Not to cut you off, but I logged on to Facebook and I seen Martin Luther King was a GD, and I didn't. They said he was finna ride on some. He said he was riding on some of it. I said, hey, okay, Martin Luther King, John.
it's just disrespectful, and to me, like our generation, like we know about Dr. King, but we just have to do better. So I feel like his legacy has been diluted a lot, and I feel like the representation of his family just has been played with. So that's my take on it.
What Martin Luther King means to me, when I was younger, I had a different view of Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King meant power, it meant strength. It was a political leader, somebody that you aspire to be. And then you get older, you find out that he was a womanizer and different things like that. But that does not tarnish his legacy because he did.
He was a womanizer.
Yeah.
He was human, but yeah.
So you just find out the human aspects of Martin Luther King once you get older. And then you find out, well, not find out, but Martin Luther King legacy.
When was Martin Luther? I was about to ask y'all when was Martin Luther King's birthday. I don't know, that would have been dumb as hell, wouldn't it?
After you said it was on the 15th?
Yes, that's crazy, but it makes sense because he a Capricorn.
Here we go with these zodiac. but
y'all ain't told no lie.
So
that is crazy.
Get into it.
What is his birth chart?
You find out just different things about Martin Luther King Jr. You find out the other aspects, and his legacy was about legislation, about integration. He wanted to be included in a lot. He wanted to be human. He wanted the right to vote. He wanted the right equality to just be as when we were classified as 3/4 of a human being. He wanted us to be considered a whole human being. Mm-hmm. He didn't want you to be judged by the color of your skin. He wanted you to more so be judged by your personality and your trait and your attitude and the things that you can contribute, not just merely off the color of your skin. And that's an appreciation that you can have for Martin Luther King Jr. Also, we're in the month of January. We're talking about Martin Luther King Jr. We're about to go into February, which is Black History Month. I wanted to get you guys' thoughts as far as Malcolm X. Do you believe that Malcolm X should have his own day as far as Martin Luther King Jr. has his own day?
For sure.
I think all the greats should.
I think he should have a national holiday. But I will say that this man was a Capricorn with a Pisces moon. This is ghetto.
In 1960,
Coretta Scott King, though, she was a Taurus, though, so it makes sense that they was together.
In 1968,
it always mattered. It always mattered, though. It didn't matter if we didn't pay attention to it, but I don't know who didn't pay attention to it because it was
the people in 1968.
The people, they paid attention and they paid attention.
There was no horoscopes or none of that.
Yes, it was. Stop playing.
They didn't even have zodiac.
You must have missed Hoodoo Heritage Month. You must have missed that month. They always looked at the birth charts.
They did.
Yes, they did.
What was Malcolm X?
You just a Virgo.
What was Malcolm X?
You just want to
what was Malcolm X? His moon.
Look it up.
Yeah. So y'all believe that?
Gemini, but I could be wrong.
I think he was a Gemini though.
Yeah.
Now we're in the
and
Zodiac.
That says a lot.
Now we're in the Zodiac sign. So
May 19, he is a Gemini. That's Gemini. Yeah. No, that's Taurus.
Oh, it's Taurus.
That's Taurus.
This is
okay.
This is insane. We on Zodiac signs?
I'm sorry.
I think
that's always so important when you like somebody. Like if I like someone's music, if I like their leadership, I always go for their zodiac sign.
So Martin Luther King being a Capricorn and Malcolm X being a Taurus. That influence,
earth signs are normally more grounded.
So I'm saying that's
more logical.
That makes you want to follow them.
Not at all with Martin Luther King being a Capricorn. I would have actually want nothing to do with them. Nothing.
Capricorns.
Nothing.
They're known to be compulsive liars.
You get what I'm saying? Type shit.
Shout out to the Caps though.
Whatever. I'm glad that it's Aquarius season because wrap that shit up.
Let's get back grounded on the Malcolm X day. So do you believe that Malcolm X should have his own day?
I do, but I think people lean into more so of him using the violence as a tool versus King was nonviolent.
So Malcolm X was more so, I believe he doesn't have a day because Malcolm X wasn't somebody who was a political figure. They didn't really like him as far as the political aspect goes.
They like Martin Luther King because he was more with, integration and stuff like that. And just for him to eventually say he feel like he led.
Malcolm X said that we shouldn't rely on the white man. We need to have our own thing. Malcolm X said that we needed to have our own banks, our own schools. We don't need to integrate. We needed to push to be separate. Equal but separate.
Yes.
He wanted us to be equal but separate. Yes. And that's what Malcolm X pushed. And also Malcolm X was a Muslim. He was a Muslim.
But that's something that they're against is that separate but equal. That's why, the bomb and the Black Wall Street and stuff like that. Because separate and equal is not good.
Well, that's because every time they say, well, go on and have your own, it usually flourishes. And then it's doing better than what they thought it was going to do and how the expectations.
It ain't doing better than they thought it was going to do because they knew it was going to do better because y'all done built America on our backs.
But they didn't. They didn't think. They thought that.
I think they always knew.
Yeah,
that's why they wanted to take our power so much because they always knew
it's our inventions. It's our shit.
Yeah, they used it, but what they did, they think if you're so reliant on me and I tell you to go off on your own and you're no longer reliant on me, I think that you're going to fail. So I'm letting you go off on your own so you can fail and come running back. But when you go off and you flourish, that's like being in a relationship. We can go to a relationship and you have a man, me having a woman, and I say, well, she relied on me this whole time. I'm going to let her go out and then she flourished. And then it was like, well, damn, was I holding you back?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Was I holding you back? So that's what I'm saying. So that's how white America, in my opinion, viewed Black America when they told them to go out. All right, you go out, you have your own. And then they seen that they were flourishing and they were thriving and they did not come back and they did not need help. And that was the reason why they got lynch mobs and they flooded cities, and now cities that were thriving Black communities are now lakes, and they burnt down Black Wall Street and different things like that. That's the reason, in my opinion.
I think they knew the power that we had within us, and so they wanted to strip us of that. But the thing is, they wanted to be able to benefit off of what we was doing too.
So why burn it to the ground? Why flood?
Because they couldn't. We got the power within ourselves. So when we didn't need them no more, or they couldn't benefit off of what we was doing, we're gonna take it from you. That's what I think.
But they didn't take it. They destroyed it. They didn't take it. They didn't build off of it. They didn't just take it over. That's just like
they took it away from us.
But they completely destroyed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they completely.
But they knew.
Destroyed
They've always known. That's why they say, "Oh, this is bad. Don't tap into this. Don't do that. This is evil. This is Satan, satanic." But really, it's power behind that shit, and so they want to use it for themselves. That's what it's always been about. Mm-hmm. But I think in today's time, we definitely need a Malcolm X. Like, we need somebody to push that message forward.
A Malcolm X, equal, us being equal as in just basically everything, but being separate.
Yeah.
You want us to, what do you think is going to happen if we get that same opportunity again? Because people have said, well, give us the state of Texas or give us the state of California. If you think that all Blacks going to one state and being in one general area and it's flourishing and we're trading with different countries and different things like that, do you not think that they're going to come back and take it over?
They could try, but at least this time we'll be more prepared. Bless you.
You more prepared in what way?
I feel like they was prepared with Black Wall Street too. It's like, I don't know if you could be prepared by they bombed Black Wall Street. So I don't even know if they could prepare themselves for the stuff that the less colored folks will come over and do.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. In what way can we prepare ourselves for something like that? I don't know in what way, if we were given our own section of the country or one state
that's the only way. It has to be Wakanda. We need titanium.
As far as weaponizing shit, yes.
Vibrating, because we got titanium here.
Like, hey, come on! I told y'all I was sick this week, and I was going through a lot.
So you want the titanium with a vibrator?
You know what the hell I'm talking about.
I never healed.
The shit that protects them.
Right. Moving on. Staying in the month of January, I want to ask y'all a question. Do you remember where you were August 25th, 2001? I know y'all probably puzzled.
Jeez.
That's Aaliyah's death date. Aaliyah's birthday was January 16th. Aaliyah's birthday was January 16th. She would have been 47. Transitioning to like music. Like, do you think that other artists such as like Beyonce and different things like that benefited from the death of Aaliyah? Like, do you like how
Absolutely
do you
not.
now? I don't want to say like benefited, but do you think they would be as big now if Aaliyah was still alive?
Why we steady playing on Beyonce top? You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, if Beyonce was dropping music during this time, like Destiny Child, bro, writing on the wall, bro. Like, I understand, like, everybody, you know, love Aaliyah, you get what I'm saying? But, like, it's not really like when you think about like Beyonce's catalog and then you think about like Aaliyah's catalog, even though it's not a lot because she passed away, you know, rest in peace, Aaliyah. It's not really songs. Like, you can't do no damn verses. Like, even with the beginning, Beyonce.
You tripping.
Man, you tripping right now. What's the hits? Drop them. I really want to hear them.
Look, 1 in a million. If your girl
One
only
in a
knew,
million.
If your girl only knew.
If your girl only knew. What are you talking about? Dangerously in Love. What song she got that's hitting on Dangerously in Love? What song?
Aaliyah was in the 90s.
Play it right
Aaliyah
now.
was in the 90s. Do you not know she would have adapted?
That was early 2000 when they dropped Dangerously in Love. That was early 2000.
Early 2000. She was going to 2001. That's when all these female artists.
That was around that
it was
time.
not. That's when all these female artists
opened up the door for Beyonce. But Beyonce, I'm not gonna take away from B. I'm not gonna take away from B because B has put in that work. Like when B first started out, B couldn't sing. She couldn't go low. She couldn't hold a note as far as going under her natural tone.
Y'all tripping.
She couldn't. When
No,
Aaliyah passed, it opened up a door for Beyonce
It did. It opened
to
up the
start
door.
her solo
It did.
career.
It opened up for the Beehive.
But if Aaliyah was still living, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Beyonce probably would still evolve into the person
It came out in 2001.
But it would be a competition.
Hear me out.
You saying it would have been a competition?
You know what I'm saying, though? I just
Aaliyah
said
would have still been in the game for sure.
But they just said Dangerously in Love dropped April 2001, before Aaliyah passed away, bro. Aaliyah never drop no song that hit like that, bro.
Dangerously in Love.
It's no song that I would listen to.
Dangerously in
Love. Bro,
Love.
that song hit insanely every time you turn it on,
Dangerously
bro.
in
Even if
Love.
you ain't in love, you in love, bro.
No.
Bro, Dangerously in Love, bro. Name the Aaliyah song that's hitting on that song. That's all I want you to do.
I named songs and you discredited them.
That's on the level
You
of Dangerously in Love.
discredited them.
1 in a million, my nigga. That's what you trying to say. Dangerously in Love.
4-page letter. I got a gang of Aaliyah songs.
4-page letter.
I got a gang of Aaliyah songs. I am writing you a 4-page letter, and I enclosed it with a kiss.
Classic.
And if I write you, you
Bro,
better
I'm not
get it on
doing
time.
that
Is you
shit.
crazy?
Yeah, she
This lady just put time into a 4-page letter,
Bro,
to let a motherfucker know she
in
love
love
her.
with you. Bro, ain't nobody walking down the aisle to motherfucking 4-page letter.
You tripping?
No one's doing that, bro.
That's because motherfuckers is heartbroken when they listening to 4-page letter.
Exactly, Dangerously in Love. I need one that's gonna hit you emotionally like that.
Who walking down the aisle?
Imagine somebody having a wedding proposal, they gonna play 4-page letter.
No, you don't play
That
that.
shit's stupid.
Now the music, yes, but Aaliyah fashion is still trending to this day.
Well, that's great. Yeah, but bro.
You talking about bro?
I don't know.
If Aaliyah was still alive, there would have not been no Beyonce, man.
Bro, get your crazy ass out of here. Beyonce dropped.
Rock the boat,
bro.
You finna disrespect Rock the Boat.
Rock the Boat,
Man,
bro.
I'm not finna
Rock
sit
the
here and
Boat.
listen to this, man.
Bro, how many times do y'all listen to Rock the Boat?
I want you to
Bro, when was the last time you listened to Rock the Boat?
Then you got the motherfucker in the back.
Bro, you're tripping right now, bro.
Rock the boat.
You're tripping right now, bro.
Rock the boat.
Y'all nobody even be sampling Aaliyah.
What?
shit.
Why you crazy?
Oh no! Come
You
on.
done lost your.
Now you took it too far.
Now I would say you was drunk, but I don't want to disrespect you.
You took it.
I don't want to
far.
disrespect you. Done lost your ever loving mind. You just sat there and disrespected four classics.
But I'm just trying to.
For Beyonce?
Beyonce was already coming
tripping.
out.
It does not matter.
There.
She
Aaliyah
wouldn't
didn't have to pass away.
She would have been a one-hit wonder.
Bro, Aaliyah would have been
one-hit wonder.
Bro, Aaliyah
one-hit wonder.
No. You're lying.
You going too far.
Yeah, you going too far, bro. Aaliyah, if we gonna put Aaliyah in real time, bro, she would have been on the level of Monica and Brandy. In
you are tripping.
Crazy.
You are. Oh my god. Thank y'all for watching the Big Mark. I'm ending the show.
I just really feel like
thank y'all for watching the Big Mark. Tell them how they can follow you.
Bro, I'm just saying.
No, because I'm finna end the show because you talking out the side of your neck.
Yeah, bro. She didn't drop no hits. That's
you
like, bro.
Tripping.
The hits became classic because she passed away.
Man, tell them people how they can
classic.
No, they was Miss. Come on, now she had Missy on
Rock the fucking boat, bro.
I'm Anthony Owens on Facebook. I'm at General Pharaoh on IG. Because ain't no way we finna continue this show and you doing this.
She had it.
I'm finna end the show. It's no way,
bro. Be dangerously in love with crazy like that, and it's like
you talking to me. You stuck on one song.
That song is a classic song,
man.
That song has went from decade to decade to decade. She dropped that song at Beyonce Renaissance concert, and that song hit like the first time you ever hear it. Ain't no motherfucking 4-page motherfucking letter on no damn Rock the Boat.
Tears
in the middle.
They got tears streaming down their eyes when it comes to the 4-page letter.
Because she passed away, bro.
It was like that when she was alive.
And the nigga never
It was like that when she was alive.
It was.
Bro, 4-page
you done lost your mind.
Maybe I don't have that type of...
I care for you.
I do have a certain level of stupidity when it comes to niggas.
Can I come over? I just touched down 2:45. Is you crazy?
Bro.
You done lost your mind.
Bro.
2:45.
What other song?
I know it's late, but I'm calling
say my name, bro.
Can I see you?
Y'all is tripping, bro.
Come see
Nah,
you.
Leah would have still been.
Can I come see you? Is you crazy?
But rest in peace.
She said, hold on, wait a
She
minute.
would have been popping. Yeah, she would have been on
phone
tour with
was
Monica
dying.
and Brandy. She would have been on tour with Monica.
Baby, I want to come see you.
She would have been on tour with Monica and Brandy, bro. That's cool.
You tripping,
like, it ain't no big issue, but like...
You tripping.
Well,
bro, she would have had her own little
considering
thing
Brandy and Beyonce, Brandy's still a GOAT compared to Brandy
is, but it's like... But the thing about it is not like Beyonce, though. Like, Beyonce...
You have lost your mind. I don't even...
She's in the Beehive.
I'm not in the Beehive. We just gotta get credit when credit due.
No, you
ain't nobody ever able to do.
You
ain't nobody been able to do what Beyonce been able to do. Like
she was. She died.
Bro, get the fuck out. We seen Aaliyah do Beyonce shit. Y'all never seen that shit. This is all potential. Y'all all talking about who she could have potentially been, bro. All y'all seen her with was a sad part, seeing 4-page letter, bro.
Oh my goodness.
I'm finna tell you, I'm finna get real jazzy. Since you want to sit there and disrespect Aaliyah, if Selena wouldn't have died, it wouldn't have been no Beyonce.
Selena, I ain't gonna say that, but Selena my girl though.
You see, it wouldn't have been no.
That's totally different. That's an icon.
Yeah.
Selena is an icon.
Aaliyah is an icon.
Who? Aaliyah?
Yeah, she's an icon.
She's not Selena though. That was a bad comparison. Selena, bro.
I'm trying. If Selena was finna cross over.
Selena, bro.
And Selena was finna cross over.
You can't do anything for Selena. Selena. That was bad. That was bad comparison.
No. If Selena wouldn't have passed away, then it wouldn't have been no Beyonce because she was crossing over.
Selena's
and it was going crazy.
No.
It was going crazy. We're not going to sit here and talk about Beyonce like that, man.
No. Let me tell you. No, I still stand what I say about Aaliyah.
She said what she said.
Yeah, I said what
Man, you could say, yeah, you right. You said what you said.
Like, bro, it's just that she passed away, bro. It's like, it's okay, though.
Just like you got me outraged, it's been outrage on the internet over that Ryan Day interview with Shannon Sharp.
Because he's an idiot.
When Shannon Sharp had an interview with Ryan Day, and he talked about his daughter's love has become transactional. Transactional, exactly. Yeah. My bad. Transactional. His daughter's love has become transactional. He said he only talked to her when she wants something and all the rest of that. And he cried and he said that broke him. I don't know if you've seen the clip I did. We got the clip. We'll have the clip up later. But if you watch the clip, he's heartbroken because he says that his daughter love comes with a price tag on it. And I'm gonna kick it to y'all, and then I'm gonna have an opinion. I know you don't have kids, but you might have nieces and nephews or younger people that only call you when they want something. And my knee-jerk reaction, I just said, welcome to parenthood. Like, welcome to having an 11-year-old.
That's what every other day in the comments said too.
A teenager. Yeah. Welcome to being a parent. But I don't know how you feel about it, Aisha.
I mean, you're bringing a child into this world. They're gonna need you for everything. You know what I'm saying? His daughter is not grown. So if you're only providing money, if you're not taking away, he's a working man, he's busy, he's this and he's that. But if you only saying here, and you're not spending time and investing in your daughter, what else is she gonna want from you? Besides, daddy, I need this, or daddy, I need that. You're not here, so I'm getting what I need. If that's the relationship that y'all have and you want to change that, you're the father, you're the parent, then lead by example. It's that simple. Like, this is your child. You brought this human into the world. They're helpless until they can grow up and take care of themselves. All of that, I'm kicking my child out at 18. They got to go. What?
I think that's insane.
It is. So, like, if you want that interaction to be different with your child, then you have to first lead by example. You can't fault her because she only called you for when she needs you. Well, what else is she going to call you for if you're not making time for her?
Right. Eva, I know you got a young...
Well, I think he's stupid. That's going to be the first thing. The second thing is that right now, because she's 11 years old, that the things she would need would be things that just have a price tag on it. The fact that he should be paying attention is that his daughter is calling him when she needs things. Because those things, when she doesn't no longer need like physical things, she gonna need to call you for this, to call you because she got a flat tire, this, that, and the other. You're cutting off her wanting to call you, period, when she needs anything, because she feel like she can't even call you for nothing because you want to go on the internet and tell everybody that your baby being transactional when you literally my daddy. Like, what are you talking about? Like, every girl calls their dad if they have one for the stuff that they need in life. What do you mean? Literally, if I can call my mom and ask her for everything, I'm calling my mom and ask her for everything. Like, who don't call their parents? That's the reason that you have them. Like, you're home. Like, everything you need is at home, so I'm gonna call you. You know, like, your parents, my mom always answers the phone because one of her kids that are all grown adults might need something.
Right.
Like, it was a bit dramatic, you get what I'm saying? But once again, I think he's grouping all women into one bucket here. So I think that's the issue. Like, he's making it seem like, we live in a transactional time period, stuff like that. Bro, you need to separate your daughter from your personal life. That's what you need to do, okay? She's not transactional with you. Those women, I guess, they transactional with you or whatever. And you thinking that women just calling you because they need stuff. She calling you because she your daughter.
Right.
And you should be happy she calling you, because some people don't even be calling their parents. Now, if she wasn't calling you, you might have a relationship to fix. But now you got a relationship to fix because she probably been on social media, on TikTok, and she see her daddy calling her a gold digger.
Yeah, I think that was a bit excessive. You got to understand, just to piggyback on what both of y'all said. She's 11, right?
11, bro.
She's an 11-year-old child.
My kid just sent me 10 things she needed, and we live in a house together, bro.
That's what I'm saying. She's an 11-year-old child. Of course, it's gonna be transactional.
She's short.
Because she needs things. She wants things. She's gonna ask for things. So of course, what's going on is gonna be transactional. And to be perfectly honest with you, like, how dare you get on that show and call your 11-year-old daughter a gold digger, bro? Like, your main function as a man is to provide. Your secondary function as a father is to provide. So if you're not providing, first of all, let's just go back. Obviously, you're not living in the house with this young lady. So she has to call you, period. So you upset that she's not calling to check on you? She's 11 years old. She doesn't care if you ate breakfast this morning or lunch. She doesn't care what you're doing, bro. She cares about what's going on in the moment. When you're with her, she cares about you. When you're not with her, she's an 11-year-old that has her own life, that probably has beef at school. She has all type of different things that's going on. She's trying to keep up with the Joneses because you're her father. So she wants the nicer things in life. And you're calling your 11-year-old a gold digger? Somebody in the comments said, we don't know what the situation is lives with his daughter. She's 11 years old. What type of other situation could she possibly have at 11 years old? She sat there and cooked up an elaborate scheme to be a gold digger to her father at 11 years old. Let me tell you something, brother, and I like you, bro. You always tune into the show, Kendrick, and I appreciate you for the like, the follow, the subscribe, but you have lost your ever-loving mind to say we don't know the situation between a grown man and an 11-year-old that he has brought into this world and he is supposed to provide and protect. And if he wasn't doing this, then we'll call him a deadbeat, and then we'll say, oh, well, we don't know the situation between him and his baby mama, but he got that relationship with his daughter where she can directly call him, and now it's a problem? Y'all smoking, man.
I mean, if he got it, what's the problem? He said it. He said in the interview. It's not like he don't have it to give to her, whatever she needs.
That man is...
What's the problem? Especially if she's doing good in school. If I had kids and my kids on a roll, doing what they're supposed to be doing, whatever I ask them to do, chores, whatever the case is, whatever you ask me for, I'm going to give it to you.
At the end of the day...
You won't have to do nothing but go to school, get good grades, and that's it. That's your
That's
life.
cool. That's nice. That's fine. That's dandy. At the end of the day, you are a parent. You are supposed to put shoes on their feet, clothes on their back, food in their stomach,
he need her to call
over their head.
How they going? If your kid is 11 years old,
that is not your woman.
If your kid call you and ask you how your day is at 11 years old, I want you to know that they want something that's really, really expensive that you actually cannot
That's
afford.
what I'm saying.
At that point, I'm actually concerned because you really want something I'm not trying to buy. Don't call me and be like, what you doing? As soon as she call me, be like, girl, what you doing? What you need? Sense. What do you need? What do you need?
My daughter will be 16 in a couple weeks. And when she turned about 14, I told her, hey, look, you calling me every day. You're a teenager. You're in high school and all the rest of it. You're calling me every day to say, can I get $10? Can I get $20? I need this for eat. I need this to all that. You gonna have to switch this up. First of all, spread it out a little bit because you got a mama, you got uncles, you got a granddad. Spread it out a little bit.
You need to ask you for $50 at the top of the week. That's what I used to do.
But that's cool. You can call and do that. But I was telling her, not just for me, but I was telling her when she was doing it to other people, you can't just call your granddaddy and say, hey, granddaddy, I need this. You need to call him on Sunday. You need to start prepping. All right? Do prep. If you know you're going to need something during the week, call that man on Sunday and say, hey, granddaddy, how are you doing? You're 14, you're getting older. Mm-hmm. In 4 years, we're going to be looking at you like, you probably need to get a job. In 2 years,
so
actually.
I gotta shake the penny bank.
Yeah, you got to spread it around. You can't run a well dry. But as her father, if she runs my well dry, that's my responsibility. She didn't ask to be here.
As parents, yes. But as an auntie, if my nephew, and he does it all the time, come spend some time. You ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm going to pay. I'm going to make sure I'm going to come get you and all that.
That's cool.
But if you calling me out the blue, only because you need something, no, I'm going to check you right now.
How old is your nephew?
He's 16.
See, that's what I'm saying. This is when we're getting into the older, the teenage years. Yeah. That's when I expect... That's when I expect him to at least call and be like, hey, like, what do you, not at 11.
I'm not doing no damn TikToks. I'm not in the mood for any of this. So whatever you need, you're
going to do a TikTok.
No, just call me. No. And you can have whatever you want. As long as I ain't got to do, this. Hey. I'm not in the mood. I ain't gonna lie to you. What y'all need? I got it. Yeah. Whatever. Get on my face.
No, you need to do the TikTok. You need to do the TikTok.
No.
You need to do the TikTok.
Because that's all they fun do is just sit there and act like you was born in 1950 and ask you to do TikToks with them. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Not doing that. It's not, that ain't it.
I just don't, this new generation that's coming up, this new generation of parents, in my opinion, is becoming more and more fried. Because
not fried.
No, they are fried because they, like you like to piggyback back off what you said, like he's taking his personal life into his parenting life. Mm-hmm. We got to learn to separate. Like I'm not one person. Obviously I'm one entity, but I'm not one person. When I'm at work, I'm a different person. When I'm at home being a father, I'm a different person. I'm a different father to all my kids. I got teenagers and I got toddlers, so I have to be a different person for all 5 of my kids. I have to be a different person when I'm talking to people of authority. When I go to city council meetings and I'm talking to those people, or I'm talking to politicians, I have to be a different person. You have to learn to separate. You have to be one entity, but separate these different facets of your life. Like, you can't just be one continuous person all the time, morning, day, night, and you never change up who you are. Like, you got to learn to separate it. There has to be some type of separation. Like, I don't take out what's going on at home with my coworkers or what's going on at work on my kids. Like, you got to separate that.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it is that, like, I could see on his face during the interview that he really felt like he was, like, speaking in depth. Like, he felt like he thought
he was dropping some knowledge.
Like
he thought that was,
felt like
what y'all saying? He thought that was tea. He thought he was clocking it.
But this is my fault because, you know, I was not there. But
no, please.
Don't nobody give a high hell if you was there every day.
You need to grow up.
Please go give me some damn Dunkin' Donuts. What are you talking about?
Literally. You know what my son tells me?
That's even the more delusional part. Is like, if you was actually in the house with your kids, you would see that it would have made no difference. They would go ask you for Roblox every day.
Literally.
Like that,
it doesn't matter.
Make no difference. Like, bro, you really felt like you was dropped, but it looked like he was one of them dudes that felt like women just was gonna use him for money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he think that that's what's happening.
Yeah.
He feels
an 11-year-old girl is using him for his money.
Exactly.
That's your daughter.
Yeah, that's your kid.
Yeah.
Insane.
What's she supposed to get the money from? Like, she go get a job
at 11.
She only call me when she needs
or
something.
At least an allowance. Like,
bro, you look about 40. What the hell y'all gonna talk about together?
Well, I mean, we've been talking about today's generation. It was another. Let's keep it on this generational thing. There's a story out on social media where a 15-year-old boy, he shoots and kills his father after an argument. I've seen another thing on social media where this young man, he had behavioral issues when it was just him and his mom. His mom was a single mom. He was very dangerous. He was throwing rocks at her and different things like that. And then once he went to foster care, somebody in that foster home beat him up, and he was crying and was telling his mom, like, you're right, and you were the only people that loved me, and I'm sorry, and apologizing and different things like that. My question to you, while we're still on this generational thing, is, do you feel that today's kids are more entitled and disrespectful?
Absolutely. And they're angry. But then when you actually go inside the homes, you see why. These parents are going through it financially, emotionally, stressed, and they're taking it out on their kids. Then those kids have to deal with that same situation at home and then go and act like everything is okay at school. Like, it's heavy. It's heavy. These kids are angry. They are hurting. They're grieving. Like, a lot of kids in our schools have lost their parents. I'm talking about 4th and 3rd graders. Like, do you know how heavy that is to carry every day and go to school and try to get good grades and stay afloat? So, like, they're just different, and they don't care. The elderly, if it's authority, they just don't give a fuck. So, I mean, it starts at home at the end of the day. But honestly, our generation is going through it too. So it's just crazy.
Yeah, but I think some people just be like murderers and serial killers and stuff too, though. So I
and
think
that's another thing.
Brains are just like wired like that. Like,
yeah.
I mean, like, my mom used to piss me off. I never thought to like go find a weapon and kill her. So I think like your brain still have to be wired wrong a little bit, or wired wrong.
Well, that's just in my opinion, that's the free will that we give our kids as parents. Well, you know, but I'm saying, like, some parents are more friends than they are parents. And that's just in this generation.
But I wouldn't kill one of my friends.
No, but what I'm saying is, when I was growing up, I used to get in trouble for being in the same room as a grown folks conversation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They would kick you out and say, "What are you doing in here?" Thanksgiving, there's a grown folks table and a kiddie table. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. So in today's world, when I'm at Thanksgiving and I see my 7-year-old cousin at the big people table, oh man, family.
But I think that's
my motherfucking say?
Our generation.
What is he doing sitting here?
Our generation feels like that's what caused the rift between us and our parents not understanding what they like did to us or the trauma they brought onto us, when in reality the issue that we have with that generation with our parents and us is like more so like they were raised in a generation that they weren't able to express their feelings. They didn't go to therapy and stuff like that. These are things that had to be shielded. Mm-hmm. So when our generation was coming up, we was more like go to therapy and stuff like that. So it wasn't about the fact that we wasn't able to be an adult conversation. It's just the fact that we didn't know when we expressed ourselves to our parents, they didn't understand how to process it. Yes. And that was the issue that we had with our parents.
But they took that as disrespect.
Yeah, but it also is like the I didn't notice that a lot of parents in my generation are products are like crack babies.
Some of them
crack babies.
Some of them
and they raise themselves. So then they have issues with authority. So they feel like their kids only need to listen to them. You don't got to listen to anybody else. And they was raised not listening to adults because they don't have adults to look over them. They looked over their damn self, or their grandparents looked over them. And their grandparents sometimes wouldn't even be able to really do much.
Because how many times have a parent said, "Oh, ain't nothing wrong with him. Let's go take a nap. Go sit in timeout or go in your room." Not knowing your child is battling mental illness.
Yeah. Well, they didn't.
But they was battling mental illness too. So they just said, "Heal a touch."
But a lot of parents back then they were delusional. They did not acknowledge ADHD. If you were antsy at school, you just got your ass whooped and they told you to chill out. Not knowing that you had a condition.
That's a lot of work though too. And I think that people also are saying that some people are just lazy. So like, if it's nothing wrong with your kid, I don't have to do any extra work here. If it's something wrong with my kid, then I have to do extra work.
And that goes to the schools too.
Yeah, I have to do extra work. I got to go file paperwork. I got to go get the kids tested. I got to go do this. I got to go do this. Go just sit down and drink some water.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's way easier than going to do all that. Go drink water. You fine.
Yep.
Go walk it off. That's like when that's when your parents say, go do something stupid. I'm not taking you to the emergency room because I don't feel like doing that.
No, I get that. So we're saying that this generation is more entitled and more disrespectful because of us? Yeah. So it's the trickle down effect?
I think we're a little too soft and empathetic with our kids.
So So our parents got the hell beat out of them, right?
Yeah, and then they beat the hell out of us.
No, because a lot of parents said that I'm not gonna raise my kids the same way that my parents raised.
And that becomes the damn problem. Like I understand, like lifting it up a little bit, but it's like we just threw marshmallows at the kids.
Yeah, so I mean, like the gloves came off in their generation, and then a lot of them, the crack epidemic was in the 80s. So I was born in 89, so the crack epidemic, like that's around my parents' age group. Yeah, like their parents weren't on crack, but our age group.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the parents were parenting with us.
Yes, their parents were on crack and different things like that. So that was that epidemic.
So they could have had a little leftover crack in them too, though.
I mean, a lot of them were crack babies. If you were born in the late 80s and early 90s. And it depends
on where the baby was born at, because like when your baby is born in the hospital and it's like with an addicted parent and stuff like that, they do try to, wing the child. Mm-hmm. But if the baby born in a crack house or somewhere that the baby is not supposed to be born at, then...
I mean, I get it, but I mean, I got a different... I see people talking about like we need to go back to the older ways of what our grandparents did, and I think there's a fine line between like being a parent and being understanding and being a friend. Like as a parent, I believe that you're going to be all that. Like now that I'm older, I'm 36 and my dad is 56. Like I believe that we're more so friends than it is a father-son relationship. Because he is still my father, but we could talk about sports. We could talk about different aspects of life. He'll call me and get my opinion on different things, and I'll call him and get his opinion. It's still a father-son relationship, but it's also much more than that. It's matured into a friendship. And that's the same thing goes with my stepfather. Like, it's not just a parent and son relationship. My mom too. My mom, my stepmom, different things like that. Like, it's no longer a parent relationship. So I think, just like I was just saying, you have to separate, like, in those developmental years, we have to be parents. We have to be stern. If I say don't touch this stove because it's hot. Don't say, why can I not touch the stove? I mean, I'll explain it to you, and then if you touch it and then you burn yourself, like that's the only, as a parent, all I can do is tell you not to. I can, like they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force them to drink. So I think that you have to compartmentalize being a parent. As in those developmental years, you need to be a parent, you need to be stern, you need to be hard on those kids, because each generation should want the next generation to be better than what they are. My goal is to leave the world better off than...
But I do see why our parents didn't explain themselves. Because I will say all that explaining yourself shit is mad annoying. Stop fucking asking me why. Because fucking for serious. Like, for real.
Okay, so...
That's irritating. Irritating. So you trying to be like a more like transparent parent, they just keep on asking you why. Okay, because I said so. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's the thing. I see why your parents just used to say, do as I say and not as I do.
Right. So are you trying to raise an obedient child or an independent child?
I'm trying to raise a child that knows when to stay out of people's business.
No, but I'm saying that they're either going to be obedient or they're going to be independent.
You can be in both. Mixture.
I don't see how you can be both, because if you're not explaining, I explain the hard things. Like, I want my kid to question me, and I might be frustrated, but I want to explain the hard thing so they can grow up and learn to question things. I don't want my kids to be a follower at school. I don't want them to be the one in the group where they say, oh, we're going to jump this person at 3:30, and they be like, oh, I'm going to be there. I want them to be independent and say, no, I'm not going to do that because I have a different father and I'm going to get in trouble. I don't want my kid to ditch school because he's being a father.
Obedient, though, right?
No, if you're independent, you have your own thoughts. If you're being obedient, most of the time, you're being obedient to someone that you're following.
No, like, okay, like when you said that, like, I was obedient to what my mom's teacher was, and I was also independent. Like, I had my own thoughts and stuff like that, but I knew morally what not to do because of what my mom taught me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Yeah, so it's like,
I mean, I can go with that.
You know right from wrong, so it's like, I mean, your moral compass. I feel like, I don't know, I think that's just something that's you kind of like born with to a certain degree, though, to be honest. I believe everything. I mean, I feel like it can. Everything is taught and learned. I don't know, because I feel like serial killers. I don't feel like they're.
Everything is taught and learned.
I feel like they're born like that. I feel like their moral compass is a little off.
Everything is taught and learned. They feel like
it's okay to kill people.
Yeah, but they seen something that they liked in that. That is something that they learned.
Yeah, but it's still like your moral compass, because like I can see death and see people being killed, and I wouldn't be like, dang, I want to be a killer.
Yeah, but
I feel like you are like born with some moral compass.
Yeah.
Everything is learned. It's a trend. You have
like, to. They be like little kids and doing like weird
killing cats and different things. Right. That's all. So it start off with killing cats.
Yeah, but it's like I wouldn't think as a little bitty kid to kill a cat. So
well, that's
like your moral compass is off.
Well, it's not. But that's something that was learned.
And I don't even feel like they get tilted. Like even when they try to say like, "Hey, don't do that. That's wrong." They still go kill other stuff.
But then that also goes back to the parenting and what's going on in the household. What if every day I go home I get beat to death? So now I'm going to take this out on this cat. Serial killers
didn't get beat, though.
A lot of them were abused.
But some of them wasn't. So what about them? Like their moral compass or something?
No, a lot of them were abused, though. Like they were either abused at home or they were abused at school.
So I personally don't think that serial killers is all environmental. I feel like you born with the wrong brain.
I disagree. I think everything is learned. When you're born pure. And you learn everything.
I think these people are born evil.
There's no way you could tell me a 1-year-old is evil.
What? Definitely. For sure. I definitely feel like you're born evil.
How?
Yeah, evil. I feel like you're born evil. I feel like some people are born evil.
A 1-year-old kid that's selfish, that's something that's learned.
No, evil. Some people are born evil. Like,
I'm indifferent.
Since we're on the topic of parenting, there is a viral video going on of a Texas father. He has been arrested because he was beating and suffocating his 3-year-old son. If you look at the footage, he's coming up the stairwell, and maybe a Ring camera caught him. He's disciplining his son. He covers his mouth and he takes him up the stairs. What are your thoughts as far as disciplining you're a child? Like, what are your thoughts on a video? What are your thoughts on disciplining your child? Or what are your thoughts of as far as disciplining, period? Like, do you feel that the father was out of bounds? It's a 3-year-old boy we're talking about. So do you feel like the father was out of bounds? Do you feel like this was something he should have did inside of his own home? Or do you feel like, how do you feel about the video? Aisha?
I think suffocating is a bit excessive. I don't think he suffocated his son, but trying to keep him quiet is, parents do that. You know what I'm saying? If clearly they were outside, he has neighbors. If he's disciplining his child and his child is going crazy and then he tries to hush him, I don't see nothing wrong with that. But I am not for the beatings. I've never received a whooping in my life, and I turned out just fine.
God bless you. God bless you.
I will not beat my kids. Now, disciplining them, yes. Maybe a pop in the mouth or on the back of the head, something like that. But to grab a belt or my hand and tap that, no. If I feel like I have to resort to violence against my child, something's wrong. But that's just me. And no shame to anybody who beats their kids. Those are your kids.
Well, let's not use the word beat.
Discipline.
No, but I said discipline.
Okay,
like,
all right.
Let's not use. He beat his. If
Yeah,
you
no,
look
he
at the
definitely
video,
beat that boy.
He went over the top.
He beat that boy.
He went over the top.
Yeah,
and
it was a no. It was a no on that because it was like, bro, the baby 3, you can seriously injure the child. Like, you tweaking right now real bad. Like, I understand your kid might be like getting on your last nerves, but you need to control your temperament because you beat your kid like it ain't even your kid. Like, is everybody okay over there? Like,
right.
You could have really injured that baby. The way you grabbing the baby, stuff like that. Like, they real like you could have pulled his arm out of the socket and stuff like that. Like, you was tweaking. Like, I would have been so blue if I was the mom watching that video. I don't whoop my kid though, but like that, he was tweaking anyway. Like and most babies be scared of their daddy anyway. So I don't even feel like you had to do all that.
No, I feel you.
Like, what the hell?
I
Definitely.
So in my opinion, I think that there's a difference between beating a child, disciplining a child, and course correction. What I try to do with my kids is more like course correction.
Like gentle parenting?
Yeah, but then also I do discipline my kids if the course correction doesn't go the way that I want it to go. You can tell your kid, all right, look, you went in the refrigerator, you grabbed the water, you spilled the water everywhere. That's on me because I wasn't watching you. We don't go in the refrigerator without asking daddy first. You do it again, now we have a problem because now I'm telling you that we don't do that. I've gentle parented you. I've talked to you. I've told you this is not my expectation for you in life to go into my refrigerator and crack open the water and spill it all over the floor. Okay? So now we're going to go into the more of the discipline. And sometimes discipline can result in me telling you to go sit in your room, or discipline can result in me tapping your butt. I mean, it's all about what I'm feeling at the moment. Most of the time, I try to refrain from putting my hands on my kid because that's just not something that I enjoyed as a kid. I used to get crucified. Both of my parents were, I'm telling you, boy. Sheesh. I couldn't tell the difference between my mama and my dad because they both used to go crazy, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Right? I'm telling you. But, I mean, I turned out all right. I mean, jury's still out. We still here. I mean, I'm an adult. I think I'm pretty productive right now at this time of my life. In my younger years, I was a bit wild. I was rebellious.
So how would you discipline your teenager now? And Eva, you too, because you have a preteen 11-year-old. If y'all are disciplining y'all children, are y'all still whooping them at that age?
My 16-year-old daughter, no problems out of her. I have 14-year-old twins now. They're about to be 14 or 13. I'll just give a quick story. They got caught smoking weed.
Your 14-year-old?
My 13-year-old sons.
Oh, okay.
Twin sons. Yeah, they 13. They're about to be 14. Yeah, they got caught smoking weed. I didn't whoop them or nothing like that. I took a vape pen over there and a pack of cigarettes, and we went over there and y'all wanted to smoke. Y'all wanted to smoke so bad, so I mean, smoke these squares. I have a Class A CDL, so I can't smoke weed. So I'm not gonna smoke weed with them. And I don't believe that smoking weed with a kid is the right type of discipline. But we could definitely get full of this nigga king. And the vape pen was a Cuban cigar too. We was back there, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, 100%. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that. I was just as toe up as them, but they didn't see it at the time. Cause I had a square hanging out my mouth. We was lighting them up with the ones we was putting out. Back to back chain smoking squares. Oh. No, but I mean, like, what am I supposed to do?
This is why people need fathers in their life.
But this is why
people need fathers in their life. Cause they gonna come up with the craziest type of discipline in the course.
But this is what I'm saying. If you're looking down
they got a chain smoke.
Yeah, but if you're looking down on physical abuse, okay, you're looking down on physical abuse. What am I supposed to do to a child that gets caught smoking weed, that's sneaking? What, I'm going to have a stern talking with them?
Yeah, ask why.
No, he said they finna have the chain smoke with me.
You gonna harm their lungs even more?
Well, you want to do it first, so I'm going to show you how it goes.
And what I'm telling you is that we have had no more reports of this. You want to know why? Because they feel like if they friends is going to smoke, no, I'm cool because I got a different daddy than y'all. Last time I got caught, I had to smoke cigarettes from it, and I didn't enjoy it. Next time it's
gonna be cigars. That's gonna be out here.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, but for every reaction there's a reaction, overreaction, however you want to say it. For every action
there's a reaction.
There's a reaction, and for every reaction there's an overreaction. Mm-hmm. Some people might think that I overreact, but what I'm saying is I'm trying to refrain from, because I could have easily said, oh, y'all got caught smoking weed, let me go grab a belt and beat the hell out of y'all.
Or find out why. Was it peer pressure? Did they just want to?
Are they going to figure all that out? I'm just going to make sure y'all
we did have a conversation.
Okay then.
We had a conversation.
Well, whatever happens after that.
Before anything that I do with my kids, even with my 3-year-old. Today he pushed my 1-year-old son. I know he did. And he said, no, I didn't push him. Everything's all right. And I said, that's not true, son. You pushed him. And he said, no, I didn't push him. Everything's all right, Dad. I said, no. He's crying because you pushed him. I told him, no, he's crying because he pushed him. So give me your iTag, because that's what he calls it. You don't call it an iPad, he calls it an iTag. Give me your iTag and go sit in it. Let me get those sonic headphones. Let me get them. He said, oh, man. And now he's like, he want to apologize because now he don't get to do nothing but sit in his room. Yeah. He said, Dad, can I watch TV? I said, absolutely not, bro. That's my form of a timeout. I don't want him to sit in the corner and look at a wall for 30 minutes. But you can go in your room and just sit there, grab a book. You can look at a book. You 3 years old, you can look at the pages. We got them little books that's like cardboard where they look at the pages and the action. Yeah, go grab one of them books. But as far as you being on this iPad, no, our family is over with. But I'm just saying that's the different like types of course correction. With my teenage sons, I had to do something different. With my 3-year-old son, I had to do something different. So that's what I'm saying. As far as that Texas man with his 3-year-old son, he was out of bounds.
He was tweaking. Yeah.
He was out of bounds. Absolutely. He was overly obsessive.
Yeah, he was going through something.
And that's something that he does all the time because he was comfortable with doing it outside. He was comfortable with doing it outside his house. Mm-hmm. I remember when I was growing up, my mama used to say if I would act up, wait till we get home. Because she wasn't comfortable with beating the hell out of me in the streets. But when we was in the comfort of our own homes, all bets was off. Mm-hmm. She was very comfortable.
You her child.
She was very comfortable tearing the skin off my back when we were at home, family. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like he was just way too comfortable. And I think that he was overly excessive with how he disciplined his son.
I don't know why he did that. That was very strange.
But I think that it should be.
That was really mean, and I like people.
As a 3-year-old, he's 3-4 years old. I think that he could have did more course correction than the discipline, and the discipline could have been simply, all right, we are outside now. You got to go in the house.
Right.
That's simple.
Time out.
That's simple. Yeah. But I'm saying if a kid is outside and they're having a good time, and you tell them to chill out and they don't, and you tell them to go in and say, that's punishment enough. Because they want to be outside continuing to join. So I'm saying if he was outside, course correction could have been, it's time to go in the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or I always tell my son, it's time to take a nap. And he hates naps. He hates naps. transitioning into something different, into the entertainment world. Y'all know who YFN Lucci is?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dog tells Zoe Spencer that she needs surgery. He tells her that she needs some breasts. He said that she didn't even have an A cup. He was saying that she should probably get some implants and get an A cup.
He's like 4'9", isn't he? I'm just saying.
Does a man have the right to comment on a woman's body? I want to see what y'all say about that question. Does a man have the right to comment on a woman's body?
Absolutely not.
Well, I
absolutely not.
Absolutely not. To tell me I need something and you're sitting like, come on now. Like,
okay. So a man does not have the right to comment on a woman's body.
No, to comment and to insinuate something like you need something is two different things. If you say, oh, I don't like women with small breasts. Okay, cool. That's your preference. But for you to tell her that she needs breasts, and Zoe's very pretty, by the way, and a natural body.
She was shocked and appalled. She couldn't believe it.
Because look at him. Like, who is he to tell somebody anything? I mean,
he might like women with titties, but he can't go around telling people to go get titties. I mean, I've been on this date with this one man, and I don't be wearing bras or whatever. But he had said that he was talking about having kids, and he was saying like if I had more kids, like he had enough money for a breast lift, and I don't know if
the mommy makeover.
That's
like,
offensive.
I'm saying that's called a mommy makeover.
If my titties was on the floor, but at that point, now I'm very uncomfortable. I don't want to date with you no more. But I have had a dude tell me that if I had a baby with him, I would need a mommy makeover. Dudes are out here saying crazy. I'm just like I had a baby with you, but like I'm not getting on the table because I'm like I could do a little exercise, a little 1-2. But
to lift your breasts?
No, the titties that stand on the floor. I feel like that's like sagging titties wisdom. I look wise. I look like
with
like
your
natural.
nipples hitting the ground.
Natural.
I feel like it gives.
So
like,
if your nipples are touching the ground,
I
that's
feel like
wisdom?
it gives. Like it. Yeah, like it just gives. Like it give a little extra umph to me. Like the tattoos, the titty sag. Like it's just deal with it. Like it's a part of the look. Like, my titties can't be up on my shoulder blades. That ain't the look. I like to look like wise. Like, like a little age. Damn.
So, your nipples and belly button touching, and that screams
now, you
wisdom.
trying to play with me, too, because I ain't never seen my titties
I'm not
was on my belly button.
No.
You feel like that. That's the thing. Now you trying to...
I'm not projecting. I haven't looked over there. I'm not projecting.
Okay. I see
what
I'm
saying
going on.
is...
I mean, once I get to belly button titty ratio age, then that's going to be fine, too. Like, when I'm like in my 60s, my titties on my belly button, that's fine. I'm not going to get them lifted up.
Now, why would you do that to a 60-year-old? Why wouldn't you say 80? Why wouldn't you say 80?
60. People's titties be at their belly button at 60.
To any of our viewers that's in their 60s.
It depends on how big your titties is.
These are the opinions of Eva alone. We at the Big Mark Podcast do not believe that you at 60 have saggy titties.
I seen their titties. They do though. They titties be on the floor. Might step on one.
We do not believe at the
unless
Big
they
Mark
just got little bitty ass titties.
That at 60 years old that your titties are saggy.
I just feel like if you got real strict body requirements, I'm just not the type of woman for you. Like real strict and stuff like you like your woman all.
So
like,
why is the first thing that was said as soon as the man said that? Well, ain't he 4'4"? Like
because I can't tell you to get taller around this bitch. So how you gonna tell me to lift my titties up and get them bigger?
I'm surprised y'all didn't come for his swipe size. Like y'all, that's
But you know what? I ain't got no problem with no short nigga for a whole lot of reasons. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut the fuck up on that one.
He's short and chubby too, though.
It never mattered.
Okay.
It's always the short ones, ain't it?
It's always the short ones, baby. They get height in other places.
Yeah, I'm gonna go transition.
Stage left.
Let me transition to
Exit stage left.
Chris, if you watching, family. Chris, if you watching this, family, you see what you left me with, family. These people talking about short people got height in other places, fam.
Shit,
I'm very uncomfortable.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was talking about it's always the short niggas that want to climb the tree.
I thought you were talking about put you through the floor.
Here we go. Here we go.
We all the same height when we lay down.
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no.
Okay. So Moving right along, let's transition into the next topic. There's a viral clip of a wife telling her husband that he does not get to focus on going to work and paying bills. She tells him that he has household responsibilities to take care of as well.
Absolutely.
To put some more...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
We're sick of it. We're sick of it.
I'm sorry,
to put some more context behind it, they both work. They have toddlers at home. She says that when he comes home at 4 or 5 o'clock, that in between those hours, in between that 4 or 5 o'clock and 9, 10 o'clock, he has household responsibility that he needs to take care of. She does acknowledge that he needs a bedtime, but he also acknowledges that, or is trying to get him to acknowledge that he has other responsibilities besides going to work and paying the bills, because she also goes to work and she comes home and handles her wifely and motherly duties. As somebody, I don't know, you guys have been in relationships before. Do you agree with this wife as far as coming home and also having household responsibilities for a man? Eva?
Well, I've been single my whole life, but...
So you've never been in a relationship?
Ain't claiming nobody, huh?
So you've never been in a relationship?
Never been in a relationship.
God bless you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, however, though, I do understand, like, you know, you got to split the household needs 50-50 too. So I think, like, sometimes, like, trade-offs, like, I know people that run their household, like, some days that the man cooks, he cooks his preference, and then she cooks or whatever like that. Also, it could be some things that are split up, like, you know, you the one who take the garbage out all the time, or, you know, when it comes to certain kids, you get the kids ready for bed this night, I get the kids ready for bed this night, stuff like that. I think that just, like, a balance of things would kind of help out, especially if it's two working parents. But also it depends on whose job is more strenuous. I think that would also matter too.
Typically, I'll just say I don't know their situation, but typically men have more laborious jobs, and women have more, and also like, who's desk working, like,
longer hours and stuff like that, getting home later and stuff. I think that's, like, more so the issue. But also raising little bitty kids, though, like, that's just, like, stressful too. So then it's like the woman, if she's getting home and she take care of the kids, and, like, she got 2 jobs, and, like, you got, like, 1
Does
job.
The pay matter? Let's say he makes $45
The pay would only matter if I wouldn't have to go to work.
Okay, so I'm saying if he makes $45 an hour, she makes $25 an hour. He works longer hours. She sits at a desk all day. Like, does that matter as far as him having a labor-intensive job and her having a desk job? Does that matter as far as household responsibilities?
No, because I can't go to work.
I still have to.
Yeah, don't mean like work. Even for the $25 an hour, that just might be because of my experience at that point that I'm making $25 an hour. That's just a job, but that doesn't mean I'm not working my ass off for that $25 an hour.
Okay. How do you feel about
that? I agree with the wife. At the end of the day, it's a shared household. So I'm not saying it always has to be on one person or both. But if I'm bringing in 80%, sometimes I might need your 20. Well, if you only have 20%, then I'm bringing in the 80. Like, it has to be some type of balance. I can't come and take care of everything. I'm cleaning, I'm cooking, I'm going to work. No, it has to be some type of balance. Like, hold your end of the bargain.
You feel the same way about bills?
I mean, right now, though, somebody could just take the garbage out for me.
That bill should be 50-50?
If my husband or my guy is paying for rent or mortgage, I could take care of the electricity, water, or whatever small bills he asked me to take care of.
So you're for 50-50 relationships?
It takes 50-50. Sometimes it takes 80-20. Sometimes it takes 60-40. Like, you have to pick up where your partner slacks at.
I kind of like just want to like live in my own house, but I would like for somebody to take my garbage out.
Well, Eva, I would
help
just
with the groceries. That'd be my thing.
Yeah, to bring the bags. Go get my car wash, bring the groceries in, and take the garbage out. Huh?
That's what we got kid.
The kid, I can wash the kid. I can do that.
No.
We got kids to
go have a son to take out your garbage.
No. I need the man to do that. I need the man.
No, go have a son.
Nah, I don't want that. I want.
Go take out. Yeah, because you're raising him to be a man. So you're telling him that he needs to take out the trash. And
but do that. That means I have to go get a man to go have another kid because the Cause it's 2 girls in the house. You know what I'm saying? So she not taking the garbage out. I'm not telling her to do that.
God bless you.
Yeah, like she like do stuff like want to wash the dishes and stuff. Yeah.
So you're not cooking, you're not cleaning, you're not.
Who me?
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Who me? No, I do it all.
Oh, okay.
I do it all. I wash clothes. I fold them. I cook here.
Washing and folding clothes. I'm
not. So what I want, I really don't. I can cook because my mama and my granny taught me how to cook, but I don't really like cooking. Like washing clothes though, I can do that. Like I just take the basket, throw it in there, and now with these smart machines, you just put the detergent up top, the softener up top, the bleach on the side. What? The fabric, everything go in. You set that motherfucker, it's on for an hour. You gone, come back after they alert you on the phone. Oh, your cycle is all right. Well, let me go down here and put this in the dryer. It let me know when it's done, and then I gotta throw that thing right back in the basket, take it upstairs, fold it, hang it up. It's so much easier now. Now I know why men didn't wash clothes back in the day because they had them clotheslines and the
washboards,
and they had to do. Man, oh my mama, I wasn't doing that. If I had to do that now, good night. But with today's technology,
you can be wearing them drawers for 2+ days, 3+ days.
Now come on, now. That was back in the day when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
As long as I could appreciate that. As long as you're willing to pick up some type of household duties.
No, I do all the household
all that
duties.
A woman should cook, clean, wash.
It was just one time.
Dishwasher at the house. I love that. I
will say this though. It was just one time that I was single. And with somebody.
You wasn't single.
They was doing everything around the house.
But you wasn't single.
Yes, I was.
You were in a relationship.
No, I was single. So I did a self-life review at the beginning of this year. I've been single my whole life. That's one thing I had reviewed about. But it is a luxury of having like a man around that like want to clean your house and stuff. Because I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Not like they want to clean?
No, I'm talking about you been single your whole... What?
Yeah, I've been single.
Jesus. I just...
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah.
She keeps saying what she's saying. You agreeing with this nonsense, right?
I support my fellow woman.
Yes, I've been single.
This is Chris.
I'll let y'all know what's up, James.
Chris, hurry up and get back from across
from the
list
of things. No time soon.
Chris ain't never finna be on y'all side.
How you gonna tell me I was single? I filed my taxes. And I always say that I'm single. Like when I check out stuff, it say I'm single.
It does. It say
don't nobody ask you if you talking to nobody.
Yeah, that's because if you're not married, you're single technically.
Technically, yeah. No, I've been single though for real.
Okay, so
ain't nobody seen me with nobody.
Right. Last week on the show, we talked about the Drewski skit, and we all pretty much agreed that the skit was cool. It was funny.
Them pastors shouldn't have never responded.
Well, now it is some Mike Todd and other pastors are reacting to the Drewski skit. It was a couple pastors that said, I seen one pastor said that the skit was hilarious and he didn't get it out of nowhere. Some pastors and other church members said it was disrespectful to the religion. I know we spoke about how we felt last week about the skit, but how do you feel about these reactions to the skit? Like last week I said a hit dog gonna holler.
And that's why they responded. And it's like, cause why are you responding? Like if it's just funny, it's just funny. Like why are y'all making like public responses to a skit? Like who does that?
He didn't disrespect the congregation or the church. So it was just something that he put together from what they was already doing. Yeah. Why is he getting the backlash from what these pastors was already doing?
These are real accounts from people that have come out and talked about their pastor. Like they talk about all the mega church pastors, like the cars that they drive, and some mega church pastors got private jets. And I had a man, I think it was Creflo Dollar. He came to his congregation and said that his G5 wasn't enough for him, and he asked him to upgrade his plane so he can go across the world and preach the gospel. So he wasn't satisfied with the plane. He recorded the message on the plane. The man recorded the message on the plane and said that he wanted a better plane so he can fly around in his private jet and preach the gospel. There are a lot of mega church pastors that are just very greedy. And this is why I have the stance that pastors should not get a salary from the church. If that mega church pastor did not get a salary from the church, there would be, if you got 10,000 members and each week, each Sunday, they give $1. Can you just imagine what you're making yearly? And all these, if 10,000 members are given $1, that's $10,000 each Sunday. And they make way more than that because they asking specific members to sow a seed of specifically $1,000 or $10,000 or $15,000. And they're going to make, the Lord has just told me, I'm an apostle. The Lord has just told me that he's going to make a multi-millionaire out of somebody, but they got to sow this seed within 90 seconds.
Exactly. That's not God's.
And they breathing heavy and they sweating and they wiping. And did you see the message? First of all, did you see the message where the pastor was spitting in his hand? He spit in his hand this was his message. And his message was to trust in God. And he wiped it on a man's face after he spit and hocked into it and all in his hand. And he wiped it on one of the members' face. And that's your message? That's your message. God told you to preach the gospel like that?
Ain't no way.
I have a big problem with a lot of Christianity because of the way that they preach the gospel. I
seen a juicy post about that. They said that black people hate everything about slavery except for Christianity. Oh, that's nasty.
I mean,
not lying, though.
What I'm saying is I have a big problem with a lot of Christians and Christianity simply because of the way that they preach and they twist and they turn the message to benefit them. Like, and then they totally disregard the Torah. Like, they don't even read the Old Testament. They just threw that out with the baby. They threw that out with the baby because they said, oh, God was just a unforgiving God back then, and he transitioned and he changed and all that. Well, how do y'all feel about the reactions to the? I done went off on a tangent.
I mean, I agree. Like you said, a hit dog is gonna holler
every time.
Todd, I think he was offended, but he made it seem
like he was just trying to laugh.
Oh yeah, it was funny to me. No, it wasn't funny to you. Yeah, you was offended. You felt attacked, and you were. I mean, not attacked, but it was. Yeah, it was related to you and what you was doing at your church. So. This ain't nothing he made up about.
He had the same outfit on as the man.
Yeah, he put on the same outfit. That was the funniest part.
Exactly.
He had on the same exact outfit.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah, how you feel, Eva, about the responses? And
I mean, I feel like church be for playing sometimes anyway, but or like you need a little motivation for the day, like a little motivation speaking and stuff like that. But it do kind of like throw me off when they be like, yeah, today, God asked you for $24 because I had talked to God. In the morning, God didn't ask me for $24. So it's kind of weird that he asked you to ask me for $24.
So you don't believe in the apostles,
right? Like
coming to you telling you,
because whatever I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna give you. Exactly. That's just like when your mom was like, gas prices going up. She said, you put $20 in your tank, just keep putting $20 in your tank. If I'm giving y'all $15, I'm giving you $15. Stop acting like God gave you this message during this service to ask me specifically for $46. You get what I'm saying? That's not what happened. I talked to God. He didn't tell me I would need to bring that money with me to the church house. He didn't tell me that. I don't have it.
But he told the apostle.
No, that's not what happened, man. Watch out.
The apostle.
All of us. Then you want to make us feel bad, because, the blessing's going to flow in. So I gave you $46 and not catch a flat tire.
Well, that was the devil.
Exactly, which means I needed the $46. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like it'd be like a challenge. You get what I'm saying? And you have to trust your intuition. And intuitively, I knew that God didn't ask me for this $46 and you did.
God asked for 10%. That's it.
I don't know if he asked.
That's what
Look,
was said.
10% to do what? It said to give back. So that means I can give back any type of way. I ain't got to give back to the church house.
Right.
Yeah, because they talking about some it's just free, come as you are and stuff like that. Then all of a sudden we get to the end, they talking we need everybody to sit down. And I don't like everybody telling me what to do anyway.
They
so all that stand up, sit down, come here, do this, come to the front. God told me fat people supposed to come at the front right now, stuff like that.
The
everybody
collection
give me $50.
As soon as you hear the drummer, the collection plate is going.
They don't
around.
even wait till the end no more.
Yeah.
Before they
I went to a church play one time. And
when you hear that,
I went to a church play and we had paid for tickets to the church play, and they put the collection script. They put in the script to pass out the collection plate during the play, like it was the part of the play. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me.
Sister Eva.
I'm not doing that.
Sister Eva.
You know what? My church I used to go to on the low end, he used to be like, Sister Eva, he catch me outside. I always run into the pastor when I'm doing something I ain't supposed to be doing. I look like I don't go to church.
Sister.
Yeah, Sister Eva, Then everybody like, bro, what a deacon or something? You know what I'm saying? Because your friends always play too much. Like, bro, he a pastor. But no, I'm not doing that. I'm not, and I don't care.
God just sent a message to me for you, and I'll talk to you after the show.
Exactly. This gonna be for $13.95.
It's actually gonna be for $42.50.
Exactly. Because that's what God needed today.
He put it on my heart to ask you to sow a seed.
To sow a seed.
I need you to sow this seed specifically to me, Sister Eva. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today to the show. The Big Mark Podcast.
I'm gonna drop my Cash App though, cause God told me to tell y'all to send me some bread, cause my what's the name is due. What's that? My phone bill due. Well, and God told me to ask the people.
Well, tell these people how they can follow you.
I'm scared to drop my Cash App for real though, cause I think the people be scamming. Yeah. I'm really scared of that because I actually do hair. But you can follow me, Eva Darling on Facebook, Eva Darling on Instagram, the Eva Darling Experience on Instagram as well, the Eva Darling Experience on TikTok, and on my YouTube is Eva Deliver Us.
Aisha?
You can follow me at Aisha Latiker on Facebook. It's always been about _me on Instagram. And I also want to give a special shout out to my mom. Her birthday is tomorrow. She will be 69 years old.
Okay, mama.
Okay.
Aquarius season.
Okay, mama.
Triple OG.
Here we go with these zodiacs. So we just couldn't say she was.
Oh yeah, big Aquarius. Yeah.
What time was you born?
At night, but it wasn't last night. I just want to give a special shout out to Millz. You can follow her at Millz Media or Media Millz. Either way. Is her. Mm-hmm. You can also follow Chris at Chris Jones on Facebook and at Tazo Bands on IG. Mm-hmm. He spells it out, but I'm not about to do that. But it's Tazz. No, I'm just playing.
That was good. That was good. Yeah.
And you can follow me on Facebook at Anthony Owens, and you can also follow me at General_Pharaoh on IG. Thank you for tuning in today, and I want to tell you guys that don't forget to leave a mark, a big one.
Peace out.